19th.
Okay.
So, I mean, it kind of has been.
Yeah,
It's been
it
2
kinda
weeks.
has.
A lot of shit has happened in 2 weeks.
We're very busy.
We are very busy people.
Now.
If you didn't know.
Very busy person. Who does that? Was that like a TikTok reel? No. During COVID. Oh, what was it? It was the...
Essential person. I'm an essential personnel.
Essential worker! Okay, we're lost. So, I don't really have things like in an outline because it was kind of feeling restricting to me.
Okay.
So I'm shaking it up today.
Sounds good to me.
I just have a list of random things.
Okay.
Do you want to... Is there anything you want to say, like, on track with anything?
We've been sailing.
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 Sail away. Yeah, that's on my list. We hit a record, speed for
Speed
us,
record.
anyway.
Third eye sailing speed record.
Ew, ew, ew. What did we hit?
I think it was 6.6 knots for like a second.
Yeah.
But we were staying steady like 6 knots for a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we went
That's
all
fun.
together like
That's fast.
15 nautical miles.
about
It wasn't
15,
far. Yeah. It was back and forth near Canada, but like not even going fully into Canada. But we could see the buoys. We were pretty close. That was awesome. I got seasick. Not like over the boat seasick, but...
She was close though, I think.
I was close. It makes me feel like such a lame-o. Like...
There's so many people though that just get seasick. It's
Like-
just some of it you just get used to it. Some of it I think we're gonna try Rick's trick.
Yep. Pancakes with syrup with a Coke in the morning.
Glass of Coke.
Glass of Coke before you go. There's something about sugar. Why does it settle the stomach?
I don't know.
Like, I feel like it would do the opposite. But apparently not. I would think, like, salt would do better for you. But it's the sugar.
Yeah, maybe.
It's the sugar, and it seems like it's the carbs.
Yeah.
Like with the pancakes. Well, I haven't tested it yet. We're going to test it next time. If the speed is past 10 knots of wind that day we're supposed to go out, that's when I'm going to be like, okay, let's try this before we go. But, because last time we went out, I didn't get and we were out for the same amount of time.
Yeah.
3 hours. But we had...
That was a light wind day though, our first day.
I know.
That was like 6 knots.
Yes.
This
So,
was like right around
10, 14,
10
15.
with gusts of 14, 15, yeah.
Yeah. So, more than 10. I'm almost tempted to do more than 8, but we'll go for 10. Sorry. What else? Oh. I really want to be rail meat at some point in time. I want to, like, face my fear and sit on the side of a boat.
We need to find some people that race.
Yeah. Hey, racers. We'll come be rail meat.
Yeah.
Terrifying. But, like, it'd be fun. And, like, I could actually tell that we were moving. That's how I knew we were kind of going fast.
Flying.
Yeah. We had our little extra crewmates, our friends. They made it a good time, too.
Yeah, it was fun.
I just wonder how, like, animals really do. Like, when they're up in the cockpit, I wonder how they fare.
Depends.
Yeah.
I've seen stories of, like, some dogs and cats and stuff, they kind of get scared, but then they just get used to it. Probably depends on, like, what kind of, like, run you're doing and stuff like that.
Run? What do you mean?
Like what? Like, point of sail? Like,
Oh.
if you're beamy and rolling all over the place, I could see them being...
So, is that what we were?
Yeah.
So, explain beamy.
Well...
Excuse you, pardon.
Yeah, pages. The wind was coming right at our beams, so we
Both
were,
ways?
Yeah, so we were beam reaching, is what it's called. So wind was right off our beam, and the waves were coming right on our beam, so we were kind of rolling around quite a bit.
What's the beam again?
The widest part of the boat. But the beam, so like when the wind's coming from your beam, it's coming right like on the side of you.
Oh, like
so
perpendicular?
The wind was like, yeah.
Ah, okay. Why did... See, when you say that, this whole time, I thought it was coming, like, straight on.
We can't sail straight
We
on.
can't sail straight on. Never mind. We tried that, and then it kept flapping, and we wouldn't...
Oh, yeah, we were trying to sail a little bit more upwind, and we were just too out of the pocket.
I don't even get how that would even work, how you would sail, like, into the wind at all.
You can't. You can only sail at 45 degrees to the wind.
That's the lowest, 45 degrees.
And we probably were about... So...
Hello?
No, I'm just trying to think, because it really... On the way back, it really wasn't a true beam reach. It was more of, like... We were almost more downwind. So I think that's a broad reach, I think is what that's called.
Broad, beam, base, boo, ba, bibbity bobbity.
Broad reach, I think is what it's called. But yeah, we were hauling ass. It was fun.
It was fun. I'm just like picturing if we ever got a cat. I just wonder how that would work.
Well, until they're comfortable out there, we'd get them like a little box.
A little box.
Or no, like a not a box. Like a
put them in a box.
Like a
back in the box.
Like a little like basket or something almost, so we could make like a little, not like a nest, but like a little like safe space for them to be in, and the box could be like strapped down or something. Or
in here,
other.
In the boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've even seen people do it like in the cockpit too. They'll put like a little box like in the corner for the cat, and then like they like train that to be their like safe space.
That's cute.
Where they can go, so they can still hang out with you out there.
Aww.
But I mean,
Kitty.
we would also harness and probably tether them in too.
Mm-hmm. Boat cat. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
I think next year. No kids, just cats.
Just cats.
What else do I have? Oh, the Solo Global.
Yeah.
That is that the name of it? The Solo Global race, sailing race.
Solo Challenge. Global
Solo Challenge. So, we talked about it last time with Andreas. What's his last name? I didn't put his last name on here.
I forgot.
Okay, well, he came in third. Great job, Andreas. He's the yellow indigo. But in order first to last, it was Philippe Delamare. He came in first, and he's a purple blue, or Cole Browser, who, that's right, Browser? Brower. It was Brower. Cole Brower.
Who we've talked about before.
Yeah, we talked about before. Her picture's on Instagram. We like her. She's a star seed. She came in second. And then we've got Mr. Andreas, the yellow indigo, who came in third. So congratulations to all three of them. And I think it's just so funny how those are, I mean, purple blue, you do see that combo a lot, but I mean, have I not seen any reds? Have you heard me talk about reds?
Don't think we've seen any reds.
Yeah, I don't.
Did you know that only 9% of plastics have ever been recycled? Blows my mind. What have we been doing these last however many years since recycling came about? Only 9% of it. The rest of it ends up in landfills, oceans. Awful. Well, enter Seabar. So they are dedicated to cleaning up the ocean's trash. They pick up a pound of trash for every order that is made. That's insane. These people are so dedicated to this mission, and that is why we decided to apply for them as a sponsor, and we got it. We're so happy that they're going to be supporting the show. With our code, you get 15% off your first order. They are a company that makes shampoo and conditioner bars, and it's so cute. They come in this, they look like deodorant, and it's like a Dustin's sister called it a push pop. So it's literally like a little deodorant, and you can get refills too. So when you run out, you just take that thing out and then you put a new one back in. They have really, really good smelling scents for their bars. When I use the shampoo, it feels like I'm just like getting a essential oil bath on my head. It's so great. And you just smell so refreshingly. And my hair really feels like so soft and just healthy since I've been using it. So with our code Third Eye Sailing, you get 15% off your first order. I hope you guys give it a try. We love this company and we love what they stand for. So on us, guys. Thanks, and thanks for listening. Thank you, C-Bar.
Those are, purple blue. You do see that combo a lot, but have I not seen any reds? Have you heard me talk about reds?
Don't think we've seen any reds.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing any.
No.
Really interesting.
Huh.
Maybe they're in the Olympics. I gotta look at some of the Olympic pictures.
Some Olympic racers.
But yeah. So, what else do I have here? Oh, well, yeah, I kind of wanted to touch on, so we were watching a little bit of the Olympics the other day, and I think it was track and field. And, oh yeah, the shot put. So, a lot of the sprinters, they seemed pretty young. But the shot put people, they ranged in ages. I heard somebody, who was 31.
Oh, wow.
I know. So,
Crazy.
it's kind of I don't know what the word is. It made me feel good. Because, holy cow, somebody who has worked just as much, of an effort to get into the Olympics, but, they haven't given up. Regardless of, this clock, once you're 25 or 22, you're done. No. I just really like the people that are sticking with it, and
there's one of the jockeys in the equestrian thing. She's 55.
Really?
And I think she's competed. I forget her name. I'll have to look her up. She's competed in seven different events over her lifetime that she's competed in the Olympics.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And she just keeps coming back.
Yeah.
That is incredible. So that means that she keeps qualifying. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Bullshit, you can't make it a career. You kind of have to win and be winning other contests to really
to really get money, because you really don't make all that money.
You can get sponsors, but that isn't even a crazy amount. But wow, that is incredible. I gotta look at their colors. It's just nuts. The one swimmer from Canada who won the 4 golds. I can't remember her name. 17. You haven't even lived yet.
Yeah. That
has been your life. So, I gotta look and see, how... You could totally see, I've heard that, Olympic athletes kind of end up wearing inauthentic colors because they have to be so strict with their regiments.
I could see that.
Oh. But, I just kind of hope that, all these kids, even that we grew up with, you just hear, their parents put them in sports, super young, and then that's, their whole life. But is it really, something they're interested in? Or, I just hope that these young and Olympic athletes, this is, really, really what they were interested in from the get-go.
Yeah.
I guess if they weren't, they would have dropped out.
Yeah.
I would think.
Regardless of what their parents thought.
Yeah. But then again...
You never know.
Some parents can be very persuasive. But, good for them. All the winners so far. I haven't watched much,
No, we
but
haven't
we've been
really
hearing
watched
it. I don't think a lot of people have been watching it.
I think it's the least viewed Olympics,
Yeah.
like statistics wise.
What does that say about our generation? We just don't give a fuck.
Maybe.
And Gen Z doesn't care. It's just like a lot of time. Like clips, for sure. I'll watch the clips, but
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. 12 hours a day.
yeah. Ugh. I don't know. I feel like I have more here. What else? Oh, so we're kind of all over the place. I want you to think about something. With like elections coming up and just other smaller elections happening, I kind of want you to picture a world. I'm gonna paint it for you. You ready?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
So, imagine a world kind of, I was just thinking about it before we started, kind of like Neverland,
Okay.
where kids ran everything. Like, not that people never grow up, but in a way, kind of go with that theory.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of stayed with that same mentality as a kid, like Peter Pan. Like,
Huh.
you see a lot of kids, like on America's Got Talent and stuff, and
Yeah. I'm listening. Continue. You're painting the picture.
yes, and so like think about how that would work with like leadership. Think about like a kid and how they think, and then put that into what the world would look like. What do you think it would be like?
Chaos.
Really?
I think it would be pretty chaotic.
Really? Even though they kind of like see things so differently than we do, that's almost, it's more innocent and naive in a way because they don't know any better. It would be different, but like the chaos would be, I don't know. Do you think it would be more like less judgmental or more judgmental overall against people?
I think it would be more. I mean, kids are.
Yeah.
Depending on the age. I mean, kids are mean. Like, really mean.
They are.
And, like, they don't understand, some of the complexities of, like, I don't know what it would take to, like, I mean, maybe they could. I guess if they were to, like, just, I don't know.
What? Speak.
They'd have to be, like, super smart to be able to, like, I think, lead.
So I think of those kids on America's Got Talent and like kids that go on Ellen that are like really smart. Like those would be the kids that would be leading the world. Which
I mean, there are some pretty smart kids. I mean, there was
not just book smart.
Yeah, no. I mean, there was that kid in, was it Nigeria? This was a while ago, but that built a wind turbine for his village so they could get power.
Oh yeah.
Using like stuff that he read like in a book at the library.
I remember that.
And then like the whole ocean project.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was like a 14-year-old kid that like
See,
came up
those
with
are
that idea.
two kids that are like they're putting their brain power to something so much bigger than them. I guess that isn't normal though. That's the thing.
No.
Like even if they
It's
have the
very
brain power,
It's
they're
very
not.
rare.
Yeah.
Because like that ocean project, I never thought it would take off, and now it's like everywhere.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And it's just crazy.
Why does it have to be so rare to find people like with that kind of brain power that are willing to like put it out into the good of the rest of the world?
I don't know.
That shouldn't be a rare thing.
No, shouldn't be.
What do you got over there?
kind of have a what is happening.
Oh, yeah?
Sailing news, kind of what is happening. So a while ago we talked about the wind-powered cruise ships, right? Or cargo ships or whatever that they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess there's like a company out of Sweden now that wants to build like a wind-powered ferry that like is on foils. So it'll like sit up like on top of the water instead of in the water, and it goes like super fast. And there's this other company out of Costa Rica who has decided, back in the age of sail was great. And we did awesome. So we're going to repeat history. And they're currently building, supposed to be done end of next year, a tall ship for cargo. Like an old cargo ship. Built with like modern design though, and like modern materials. So they're still using wood for the hull.
Oh.
They're using like 4 different types of wood. The rigging is going to be all stainless steel rigging. So like just like our boat.
So wait, not like ropes everywhere?
The standing rigging is going to be all stainless steel rigging.
Okay.
So it's all going to be like wire rigging. And then they're going to have like secondary standing rigging, which is going to be made out of Dyneema, which is a modern rope that is...
Oh, Dynama. You've talked about it before.
Where you can get the same diameter wire in Dyneema, and it's like 9,000 times stronger, or some like crazy number. Stronger than like its steel equivalent.
Wow.
Like people have replaced their standing rigging, like with like Dyneema before.
So you mean like the stays, right?
Yeah.
That's standing rigging?
Yeah.
Huh.
The big thing with Dyneema though is that it can chafe, so you have to be really careful where you put it and like make sure nothing rubs against it. So it's a bit more complex of a. It's simpler, but it's not at the same time.
So can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So with the Lady Washington, she's
all rope.
Even like where the stays would be, that's rope.
Mm-hmm.
That holds up the mast, but the masts are wood too.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's think of the rope as the same way as like our standing rigging. It's just instead of stainless steel wire, it's just rope. That's just tensioned.
How does that fucking do anything?
Because there's more rope. So like it's not just like one or like 3 little wires. You have like one giant rope that comes down and then it's split and then it attaches to a point and then it has a bunch of ropes that like come down.
Whoa.
On like each side.
Does it look like a spider web?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. Wow. I didn't know that. Okay, continue.
Yeah. It's gonna be 150 feet long, 26 feet wide.
Where is this?
Costa Rica. They're
Costa
building
Rica.
it. Sail Cargo is the company. It is gonna have an engine, but it's gonna be fully electric.
Perfect.
Powered with, I think, lithium iron phosphate battery cells as like backup power.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a 3-master.
Jesus.
Ton of sail. It's like 600 square miles of sail or something.
What?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I think it's like in square footage, it's like 6,300 square feet of sail.
Wow.
It's like the square footage. Ours is like a little under 500 square feet.
500?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is our sail area.
That's crazy. You said 100 and what feet?
50 feet.
Oh
14 feet draft.
God.
Gonna be a big boy.
How fast will it be rated to go? I don't know.
I don't think it said what the hull speed was. I would think probably 10 11 knots.
And how fast does like a regular cargo ship go? Like 30 miles an hour? Or less?
I feel like it's like 20, 30. I think is like the max.
Yeah, just like
Those
the
ships
ferries.
really go, just like the ferries, yeah.
Hmm.
But the really cool thing about tall ships is you can technically sail them without sail up. Like, you can actually run them like bear pole, it's called. Where you can run them with, like, literally no sail.
How is that possible?
Because if you're running downwind, they're so big that the wind just moves them.
What?
Yeah.
With no sails?
Or, like, I think it's, like, very, very, very little sail. But, like, they'll still, like, run with the wind. Especially
Makes
downwind.
no sense to me. Is
Yeah.
that just physics right there?
Yeah. A lot of it's physics.
How the... What?
Because it just moves through the water.
But it's so big.
Yeah.
It hurts my brain. I don't understand. Are you kidding? I'll have to look that up. It really became clear over this last weekend.
While we were stuffing our faces with pizza
Yes.
after our sail.
Like a sailboat is a plane on its side. It's
Basically.
that simple. And that's how the wind works. That's how.
It's the same physics as an airplane.
That is so crazy. And like when you have the jib, just the jib up versus the main, the main just acts as more of like keeping it straight.
What do you mean?
Doesn't it just keep it straight? And like it's less heely when
With the main
up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Doesn't affect the speed at all.
I mean, a little bit. I mean, you can sail with main only if you really want to. You're not going to go very fast. But,
Okay.
I'd say it's maybe, like, depending on, like, the sea state and the way the wind's coming and all that kind of stuff, yeah, I mean, you can still probably get 2-3 knots out of just the main. It's just the head sail provides most of the driving force of what's actually pushing you forward through the water.
Mm-hmm. What else? Sorry, I keep interrupting you. I have questions.
Not really any crazy new green techie stuff. I've kind of been looking, but nothing too new.
Everybody's too hot to invent new things.
Well, I mean, like, there is some new sailing stuff, but it's like, it's nothing super revolutionary. Sailmakers are coming out with new sail material now. That's, like, made out of, like, carbon and, like, strata and, like, all this cool man-made material.
What is it made of right now?
So ours is made of, like, a special... Is it Dacron? I think is the material it's called. But, like, there's these new sails that are, like, carbon and, like, strata, and they're, like, a wiry kind of... They're, like, different.
Are they lighter?
They're lighter, but they're also stronger. So, like, they don't really rip. They're, like, stronger than Kevlar. Strong. Which, Kevlar, you can't really, like, rip it at all because of, like, the weave, like, how tight of a weave it is. But they're really great, I guess, for, like, super light wind sailing, because, like, even with, like, barely any wind, they'll, like, hold their sail shape. It's, like, really freaky. Gone with the Winds, they were talking about it on their catamaran, because they have a brand new, like, hybrid electric catamaran that just got done being built.
Oh, wow.
Like, from the ground up, like, brand new freaking thing, and they got all brand new sails, and they were talking about it a little bit, and it's really crazy, like, how the technology is now. But at least where they were at Doyle Sails, which is one of the big sail lofts in New Zealand. It's all robots. It's all just like CNC machine now.
What are you talking? Wait, what's wrong?
Like to actually make the sails.
Oh.
Like it's not people sitting there with a sewing machine, sewing sails together anymore. Like, it's all just like you put in your measurements and what you want and what type of material and whatever, and it just does it.
Wow.
They just have like big robot looms basically that do all that for you now. It's pretty crazy.
New Zealand. Okay. Didn't expect
So,
that.
yeah, Doyle's pretty big. So is was it North Sales? Is a pretty big loft. That's what our main is. Our main's a North Sales main.
Okay.
Quantum is another big sale loft. They actually just bought 2 other sale lofts. They just like absorbed them. 2 of the smaller ones. What else new and cool? There's a company. It's like their first foray into marine technology. But they have found a way to build decking, like sailboat decking, out of cork.
Like not fiberglass?
No, like not fiberglass. So
at all.
so like a lot of boats, our boat's not one of them, but like a lot of older boats, they actually have like a teak, like deck boards over like their kind of like over their fiberglass. Like they don't have as thick of like a fiberglass deck as we have. It's like not a lot of fiberglass and the rest is all actual like teak, just like how it used to be. It's all teak planks. And there's a company now that has started building the planks but out of cork. They're like a super compressed like cork that like doesn't flake and doesn't mold, and it's really like resilient to scratches and everything else.
Huh.
It's kind of cool.
What will that help with? Like, why?
Wear. So you're not, having to revarnish and re-sand your whole deck down every couple years. 'Cause that's what you have to do with teak.
Yeah.
If you want it to look nice anyway, unless you just go gray, which is what some people do.
I guess. Well, wait, what color used to be our teak?
Our teak.
Uh-huh. Was it brown or what?
So teak's natural color is like a light tan. And then you can varnish it. So like all this is like varnish. Like all this is stained teak.
Oh, the inside.
Like all this is all
I didn't know this
pretty
was
much.
teak.
Yeah. These aren't. These are like marine plywood, but like all this trim is all teak. And like our outside, like all of our grab rails and stuff are all teak, which are all graying. So you can the option is either you spend the money and the time and you sand it down and varnish it and stain it and do all that stuff like every couple years, or you just kind of let it all go gray and just hit it with a sander every once in a while and then just let it gray out and hit it with a sander every once in a while.
Okay.
How
How have you been feeling with our busy summer?
I feel like it's gone by very fast.
Very, 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 very fast.
And it's already August.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, where did the time go?
Where did the summer go? Bye-bye.
Like, we're already past, like, the sun is setting before 9 o'clock.
I know.
And it's like, oh, okay. That was the thing.
Sad. Yeah, I'm not ready. I mean, I'm definitely ready for fall. What am I talking about? But I'm not ready for summer to be over.
No.
I'm in a weird, like, I want cool weather and leaves and...
But I don't want rain.
Yeah.
The nastiness.
Yeah. I like the sun being out. I just wish it wasn't so fucking hot.
Yeah.
Like, there's a nice breeze today, but damn, like, are we in the desert? What? It's not even that hot, though. Like, it's 78 usually it's been when it's... But that is sweltering with the sun.
It's crazy.
And then there's when there's no breeze. Forget it.
Yeah. Then it's like 85.
Yeah. And yeah, people who are listening in other places where the humidity is through the roof and it's like 100 degrees. Yeah, I know.
Like, oh, this is nothing.
Yeah, we're bitching and complaining.
You know,
pain is relative.
each their own.
We got a fan for the hatch. We're gonna see how that goes.
I have it on. It seems okay.
Yeah, it is kind of nice in
I think
here.
I gotta charge it. But...
Battery fan
full
clips
run
onto the inside the... What does it clip to?
Whatever you want.
No.
I have it. I have it clipped to the hatch right now.
But
like
you have it clipped
top.
to the top.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so not the actual bottom part. It's the thing that
it
flips
wouldn't.
open.
I tried to clip it to that. It wouldn't stay. So.
Okay.
I clipped it to the top, but I put it all the way, and then it kind of popped in. It's got two little, like...
So, if you haven't noticed on our show, we talk a lot about mental health and our states of mind, good, bad, ugly, weird, whatever. And both of us have attributed a lot of our self growth, I think, to using CBD. So, I mean, there was a big chunk of my young adult life not too long ago where I really, really just felt so out of my brain, just racing thoughts constantly, and I turned to CBD, and it really stabled things out. Unbelievable. I'm no doctor, but it freaking worked. And I'll stand by it. I tell all my friends, like, try CBD, just give it a shot. You don't have to be scared. You're not going to get high from taking a gummy with no THC in it. So, I mean, CBD for life. I highly suggest giving them a try if you're having any, concerns about your mental health in the way of racing thoughts, anxiety, just strictly those two. Like I said, not a medical professional, but this stuff does work, and it made me feel really better, and it cleared things up and helped me figure out what I needed to do to even more improve my mental health. At least it got me to that state of mind. CBD for life. They have gummies, creams, roll-ons, and tinctures, like kind of everything typically you need to do CBD. Their prices are pretty decent. Everything pretty much ranges, all the popular stuff at least, from $20 to $40. Free shipping over $90 within the US. I mean, from what I can tell, they're looking pretty great compared to a lot of other brands. Sorry, guys. They have really good prices, and I mean, I won't say that I'm against Big Pharma. I'm going to say it a little bit. Just try other things first before you go to the hard stuff, like CBD. I know, preaching to the choir. So, enjoy. Give it a try. Merry, happy holiday, hoobie-wuddy. Bye-bye.
But it works for that, because there's a lip, so it pops in the lip and stays.
I haven't looked at it yet, but it is nice in here, so I guess it's working. Pulls air in, and it keeps the cool air in here too. What else? Our canvas is working great. I think it's serving its purpose, and no rain got in.
It's been awesome. Yeah, we had rain,
and
last
it
week.
was all dry in here.
Yeah, it was great.
Yep.
Awesome.
Our shoes didn't get soaked, even though I spilled coffee around that time all over our shoes and the floor. That's okay. It smelled good in here. It smelled like coffee. Trying to think. We're going to Florida in a week and a half.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. So our next episode will be after that, probably.
Yeah. When we come back. Yeah. End of August.
And all that shenanigans.
Yes. Disney.
Might be a two-parter.
Fam. Get an ab workout for a week of laughing. And, I'm just, I've been paddling. You paddled with me. We took a kayak, and I took one of the paddle boards, and we've been seeing some wildlife here and there. Gone with our friends, and I've seen some seals and things like that. I'm still waiting for a whale or a shark to poke their fin up and say hello. Nothing yet.
I think it's too busy in that channel for them.
In the channel, yes.
There's no food in the harbor for them, I doubt.
There's seals.
Yeah. But why would they come here for seals when they can get seals everywhere else?
Yes, very true. But, there's so many here.
Yeah. That's why, because there's no predator to, eat them all.
Yeah.
Just like the seagulls.
Yes. I'll be standing up on the paddleboard, and one will, be right in front of us, just checking us out with their head above the water. And I'm like, I don't know if I should move.
I mean, I don't think there's ever been an incident of.
No, I just don't want to like hit it by
Yeah.
accident with my oar.
Just gonna stay very still.
Yep, very still. Don't touch the water. So.
I saw a crazy video, was it yesterday? A paddleboarder in New Zealand. Just paddleboarding with the orcas. They like came up to her and she was like freaking out. And they like started getting closer and she's like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. She was like really freaking out. And the comments were just like, you know, they're probably getting closer to you because you're freaking out. So they're like trying to make sure you're okay.
Oh.
And in like the whole thing of them getting closer, you just freak out more and more. They just get closer.
They probably are just checking if she's
like,
okay.
Hi, are you okay? Everything good over here? Kosher? Okay.
That's funny. We're gonna do that. We're gonna be those people. We're not gonna have a camera because we're not smart like that, but
Yeah, no.
we're gonna get like the best
Experience ever, and
not...
like our phones will be on the boat, the GoPro will be charging, and
yeah, guarantee it.
oh yeah, always. That's always how it works. Did I bring my camera? God damn it, I did not.
But who, if there was something swimming that close to me that big, my first thought is not a camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna like sit down and just be like, okay, don't knock me over.
Be still,
yeah.
please. No, I don't know how people do it. That is a different type of human to like be able to just think that quick.
I almost feel like a lot of the time though that I feel like they get them on camera, they're like, I can almost tell like they've been recording before that. They just kind of cut to just that clip.
Okay.
Because like a lot of times I could tell it's not like, oh look, you know, I just started recording. It's just
They've already been.
They've already been recording.
Which is what we did when we were out kayaking. We just didn't see shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I guess we'll have to... You gotta make sure the GoPro's charged every time. Because it's not like we're out there for a while.
No.
At least paddleboarding. Or not. Sailing, different story. But how long does that battery last?
GoPro battery?
Yeah.
Probably a couple hours.
Okay. We'll have to make that a routine once we move to Friday Harbor.
To bring it with us wherever we go?
At least when we're paddling somewhere. Yeah. Because odds are pretty high. I feel like that we'll be seeing things.
I wonder if you can get like screw-in mounts.
What?
So like the little parts on the front of our, there's like a little mount on the front of our paddle boards that's like it's like a screw-in thing. It's for like a windsurfer attachment. Like if you want to get like a windsurfer sail.
Both of ours have that?
Yeah. But I wonder if you can get like GoPro mounts that like thread in there, so I can just stick the GoPro in there and just turn it on.
Okay.
And it can get like a board level.
So okay, quick. Do you know about windsurfing like at all? No.
I have no idea any of the things.
We should talk to our friend Sean, because I didn't know both of us had the mounts to do that.
Yeah.
Like, do you raise it like sails?
It's like a foil. So like it's usually like attached to like the little like mast thing that screws in. And usually at least from what I've seen people do it, you did his fold? I feel like his, because my Uncle Tom used to windsurf.
Oh.
And I feel like his like it like hinged or something weird, so you could like angle the sail to get like different.
Okay, that's how I'm
catch wind and stuff like that. I remember there was something weird about it.
So you
I was
can
like, that's
move
freaky.
it.
Mm-hmm.
There is a way to move the sail. Okay.
Usually there's like a bar on it that you hold on to.
Yes.
And then you can like move it all.
Okay. It's foil, like aluminum foil?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, I'm gonna.
A lot of
cut myself.
times they're they're actually like a plastic kind of like sail.
That'd be really fun.
They're probably so expensive.
Yeah. We don't have room.
Windsurf kit for.
That's neat though. Fuck buying kayaks. We got a windsurfer board and a paddleboard and a kayak all in one.
Yeah, you can just sit and paddle.
Yeah. No, I'm best investment besides this boat.
Yeah.
Love it. I feel like I've already gotten my use out of what I paid for it. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we were to have like gone to a place and rented them, I mean, it was probably would have been what, like $30-$40.
Mm-hmm.
Probably to rent it for a couple hours or
And
whatever.
I've gone out 1, 2, and
You've
yours
gone
has
out
been used.
four times?
Yeah, I
5
think
times?
3-4 times now. Ooh, ooh. Love it. I feel like that's all I got. Merch. Get our merch. Check it out.
Yeah.
I wear the hat all
Buy
the
our
time.
merch. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's colorful. There's some neutral colors and then there's some fun colors.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer the fun colors. That's just me. I'm a Disney princess. So, yeah, merch, blog. Check out our affiliates and our sponsors. ThirdEyeSailing.com. Is it a .com?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a .com.
Correct.
Yeah, we're having a good time. And stay tuned for The Move. Another move coming soon.
Couple months.
Holy shit. Here's the hope.
Crazy to
Couple
think.
months.
Couple months manifesting it right now.
Right?
On this
Yeah.
episode.
8/8 coming up.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.